Hello and welcome to VRML 2. I'm your host today, Luke. Alongside me, we have a full house. Is Jay co-casting and Knight being our ever awesome analyst. And most importantly, last but definitely not least, is Newton Dad on cams. I am
This look,
hearing myself on stream. I am muted now. Man, what an exciting match. We have Boho Bros against Team Slaap, a gold level match. Definitely interesting as they are only 11 ranks apart, which means that the elo system probably did great. Jay, what are you looking forward to this match?
honestly, I feel like I've seen a couple of these people from Boho Bros, but I've got to be honest, I'm very excited to see what happens because a lot of these people I've seen solo, but honestly, I have not seen them all together, so I'm really excited to see what's going to happen during this match. But both of them looking really good, with Boho Bros having an MMR of 1160 with a 14-9 win-loss, and Team Slap with a 15-12. So about three wins compared to Team Slap, and then we got Boho Bros with an astonishing 5. So yeah, on Boho Bros we got Big Greek 17, Smoggle, Shredder 2020, Who is the Metro, Evan 55, and Smith 022 885. And it looks like everybody from both sides are actually on these matches, which is very interesting. So hopefully once this ping is sent out, that we can get them to go out just so we don't have to deal with that. But anyways, Team Slap has MT Slacks 29, Mega Cole, CJ but better, Willow, and Mug 28. So yeah, I think you gave your opinion about this, Luke. But anything else you got to add about these two teams?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely an exciting game. I'm looking forward to seeing both these teams play. Hopefully, we get a round three. I think we always say that, but nevertheless, an exciting time. I do want to shout out a couple things, though. First thing is our Twitter. Follow us there live. We always post whenever we go live. Echo Arena _ VRML. We also post giveaways, Challenger Cups, tournaments, anything and everything VRML related is posted there. Also, check out our YouTube channel. We have all the VODs here, so if you're playing in one of these games, one of these teams, or you just want to watch some awesome game we all know and love, Echo Arena, you can do so on Echo Arena VRML on YouTube. Finally, this is all made possible because of all the wonderful support from you, so thank you for taking the time to watch these games today, taking the time out of your day. Right before we do get the ready ups, I would also like to shout out our sponsors, ProTube VR, Asterion Products, Fixed Gaming, VR Cover, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net. We are going live. Jay, take it away.
Awesome, thank you, Luke. Always a great pleasure to have all these sponsors towards VRML to help boost that reputation for VRML being a great service. While speaking of that, there's going to be the headbutt down. CJ but better going to be getting that solid 2-pointer. Only 6 seconds in, that headbutt getting that great momentum on the side for blue or Team Slap.
Team Slap crushing it out of the gate, slapping their opponents to victory maybe, but that was a headbutt this time. Nevertheless, Boho Bros has an opportunity to come back now with a joust advantage. Who is the Metro with the disc? Clear does not, pass does not quite connect. The stacks are good there coming from Team Slap. Slap is fighting to the disc. It is scrappy 50-50. Maga there first. Maga slaps it up to Willow. Willow taking a look, walking up tunnel. Going for the reset pass though, and it is not, doesn't quite connect, but Mix Slacks will be there first, just slowing down the play.
Slacks is going to be able to get that that repossession, going to be slowing down a little bit. They do have that point in possession, but it's still anybody's game. With a minute in, Willow going to be trying to go for it, but unfortunately, it's not going to make that connection with who is the Metro, saying who is that person trying to throw. He is the one to intercept, while Slacks is going to be intercepted, but CJ going to be there to get that pass down. But Metro's going to slide that down with that throw down onto Team Slap's side.
Man, just not quite able to get there. Smoggle is, and Smoggle gets 2 on the board for Boho Bros. Great recovery from them.
I mean, yeah, that was a great 2-pointer, 2-point, I've always thought to myself, like, I mean, 3-pointers always sound good, but if you can tie up the game and feel a little bit more confident about yourself, then you can get this game up and running. Well, speaking of that, Slacks is gonna slack down a little bit, chillin'. gonna be going for a little bit of a slower, while CJ passing it down to Mega Cole. Mega Cole gonna be passing it down to Slacks, and Slacks making that easy 2-pointer. What great passing by Team Slap as they are going to slap Boho Bros for that defense of theirs.
Yeah, great pressure and great responses from both these teams. Just before this game, we were talking about how the elo system, especially in this gold division, which both these teams are a part of, is really good and really useful. And that's definitely shown here. This game being really close, only 2.5 minutes in.
Mega Cole gonna be trying to go for that 3-pointer, but unfortunately he's gonna be hitting off of that nugget. Shredder gonna be getting that repossession, almost making it down through the tunnel, but unfortunately it's gonna make that bounce off. Mega Cole gonna be able to gain that repossession, trying to go for that boop shot, possibly in. It's gonna be a little bit too high, with Metro gonna be able to gain that repossession.
Great back and forth defense and offense from both these teams. Ace, to answer your question, the game after this we are casting is Cadmon versus 6 Ronin, and that is a bronze game. Nevertheless, they are highly ranked in the OCE division, but Shredder doesn't give a crap and puts 2 in the board for Boho Bros.
For Boho Bros, 4-4. There's a lot of fours going on. 43 seconds into that goal. But yeah, this is, I like to call these types of matches ping pong matches, where it just goes back and forth until there's that one type of momentum that happens. Because normally during that first joust, it is always seems like, oh yeah, they have that momentum, but you got to realize is that the jousts are the real games. The second round, in my opinion, is a real test against both teams' wits to try and go for that. Speaking of which, Mega Cole going to be trying to go for that throw into the goal, but Smoggle is able to smog up his vision and get it through, trying to go for that 3-pointer. And is it going to go in? It is going to go in for 36 meters away, 31 seconds in, and an 8-meter second shot. Slowly but surely, it is in that goal.
Smoggle taking the lead from Boho Bros. Team Slap now looking to respond, and so far both teams have responded without fail. Let's see if Team Slap can keep up the pace.
Slack's gonna be not slacking up any bit, while CJ But Better is going to make that pretty nice shot down to Mega Cole. And unfortunately, Shredder's gonna miss that stun opportunity, while Slack's going to be passing it down to CJ. And possibly going for a little bit of a reset, taking their time. Up to Slacks. Slacks possibly going for an anchor, taking his time. A cut pass down to CJ. What a great goal. It is now Boho Bros still with the lead, actually, but they're going to respond. Team Slap pretty well.
Yeah, great response from Team Slav. Like, once and forth, I agree. A definitely ping-ponged game. And we have some Boho Bros love in the chat coming from Aramir, and some Team Slap support coming from Happy Cat. That rhymes with Team Slap. Maybe that's why you like them so much. Nevertheless, Big Greek now with the disc. Passes up to Metro. Metro is there to recover. Metro bouncing off the ceiling pass. Not quite connecting there as Mega Cole or Slacks was able to clear it out and gets slapped in the face through a stun as a result. But are we going to go for the long 3? Better passing it up to Slacks, and Slacks finishing the job. 8-7 to Team Slap.
Now it is back. It's basically flip-flops. Now Team Slap with that possession. It's always good once you do those long shots that you have somebody pushing forward, boosting off of you. So just in case if you're a little bit too short, a little bit too long, a little bit too to the left, right, up and down, you can still get that repossession. Speaking of which, it's going to be bouncing up a little bit, unfortunately. And Team Slap with that repossession, Mega Cole going to be passing it down, but Shredder with a nice interception. Going to be passing it down to Smoggle, but Smoggle's not able to get that catch. Who's going to be able to get it? Smuggler or Slacks, but there's going to be that mutual stun.
Yeah, what a great defensive play coming out from Slap, but Slap trying to pressure Smoggle, no good. No, it finally does come through. Great stun on the defense, and CJ clears it back down the field. It is going to be a stack race, and it will be Team Slap winning it. No, not quite able to recover. Oh, I take that back. Hits the post, and not going to go in. Team Slap fails to extend their lead.
I think you've had to take back multiple times of your statements, while Smoggle with that 3-shot retaliating. Now with a 2-point lead. What a great 3-pointer, taking that stack, using that well, getting that speed, and making that 3.
Wow, definitely Great back and forth play coming out from Boho Bros. Boho Bros dominating this game as well as Team Slap, but getting that one gold may be a bigger difference than we realize, especially getting those 3-pointers. Because that's a free 2 extra points now after coming a couple 3-pointers, unless my math is wrong. Nevertheless, Team Slap, the pass is no good. Shredder shreds that defense or offensive pressure. Smuggle there to pick it up, clears it downfield. It's going to be a stack race. They will not read it and will not get there first, but they might get there first anyway. No, as Smoggle does walk it in, but great defense coming up from Willow as it slowly folds back down into the midfield.
CJ trying to go for that throw, but unfortunately it's not going to make that connection. Going to be trying to go for that slap off of it, bringing that name of theirs pretty well with that nice slap. Hopefully trying to go for that stack, but unfortunately Boho Bros is going to be there. It's going to be held in the air for a little bit, but Shredder is able to get that through. I'm not sure who got that interception, but it is going to be Team Slap going to be bring that through, but unfortunately it's going to be heading back down into the Orange's possession with a possible goal. It's going to be a little bit short. Mega Cole going to be at that goal. But CJ, but better. Making that nice catch, going to be hopefully sending it down through mid.
It looks like it will be good. It does bounce off nose there, the wall. Nevertheless, Willow picks it up, but no, Shredder steals the disc, goes it downfield. It's going to be another stack race here coming from both these teams. Actually, I take that back. It will be one man versus a stack, and the one man does lose. Slap picking it up and clearing it back down the field.
That anchor shot, unfortunately, making some bounces, and it's going to be looking very close to that goal. But fortunately for Boho Bros, they aren't going to be able to get that stack. It would have been a much different story if Boho Bros had that stack going on. But they're playing a little bit slow. They're playing a little bit more defensive. They have the 2-point lead, so they can do anything. It's going to be a little bit close to that goal, but Boho Bros going to be taking their time, playing defensive, going for these very short but long timed interceptions, catches, whatever you'd like to call it, just to take some time while Willow's going to be trying to grab it, but Boho Bros with the great defense bringing it back down into Team Slap's side.
Yeah, great pressure from both these teams so far. Really just a back and forth game. And nevertheless, Smuggle is picking up, gets stunned and stuffed downfield. CJ, what a clear, but it goes right to the hands of Big Greek, who's there to intercept. Greek now with the disc, getting pressured. Pass is no good. Willow maybe looking to dribble this play. It looks like they are going to go for it as it does bounce. They are going to pick it up. The stack does come back, so it is going to be a 2-on-2. Going for the shot, and it's good. Empty slacks, finding the back of the net.
This is going to be a tie game now with only 25 seconds. We might have a first round overtime on this game. Sorry, yeah, no, just had to make sure it is the first round. This is a incredibly big ping pong match. You know, like, imagine having a ping pong match that just kept on going on and on and on. It goes forever. And speaking of which, Big Greek going to be passing it down, trying to retaliate. But fortunately, this is going to be going down into an overtime.
Oh, so close coming from Boho Bros. That would have been in, but just a second too late. We have an OT on our hands. Before we get into it, I do want to just talk to chat a little bit. Little Pizzy, yeah, that's awesome. They have a great commercial voice. You can try out. We do have applications opening up at the beginning of Season 4, so keep an eye out. It will be in the VRML Discord. Nevertheless, Boho Bros, Team Slap, OT number 1. Let's see, as it is only 2 minutes long, who's going to pick it up first? It will be Slacks. Having great opportunities on his team. Going for the long clear. Is that? No. CJ ending it in the first 13 seconds of overtime.
You know, if you know your headbutts, if you know all that stuff, OTs can be the life and savior for you. And, you know, if Boho Bros could have gotten that stack like they've done before, that they could have done that well. But speaking of which, Knight, what happened?
Wow, what a comeback there. We get a pause there from some team as Team Slap able to come back, send it into overtime, and win it in overtime. So looking like they were going to lose that round, and just in time scoring that last-minute goal to bring them back. I actually noticed that Boho Bros were practicing joust before the game when the other team wasn't even in. When we were setting up, they were practicing joust and their bubble passing as a team. Like they would all go into the tube and they would all go out and practice their joust, which I never seen a team do before, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I was looking at some of their plays as well. Boho Bros running a double stack defense, so we're sending one stack to that bow tie and then keeping one stack on nest, hoping to catch that second pass. And then their offensive plays was mostly a pub rollout where they would send one down to trench and one to each tunnel. Team Slap though, the good stack at the beginning and a good slap into the goal for 2, definitely living up to their name. Has some great disc control, passing that back and forth in their own zone through midfield and through the enemy bubble. Their defensive play, they ran something what's called a 1-2-1, which means they send one person at the QB. They have a stack that stops at the double diamond, which is in the middle of the field, and they have one defensive player that stays at nest. This is a common play that I ran in Season 2 with my team, where I would charge the QB, hope to get a steal, and force the pass where the stack would then go and pick it up, which did work for them a couple times. Their offensive play, actually, they do what's called a 0-1-3, where they send one person somewhat into the enemy zone, and then they have 3 players back in their own zone. So they actually have the QB stay on nest, and they send one player to each cloud, and they just pass it back and forth between those clouds until they can break up the defense and send it to that one player who's down in the midfield. And then they can stack back to the offensive zone and set up an attack on bubble. So some great plays from Team Slap, definitely showing off as they were able to bring that back from that 10-8, not lead, but the opposite of a lead, whatever you would call that. But yeah, definitely a lot of stuff happening from both teams here.
Yeah, 10-8 deficit is maybe the word you're looking for. Nevertheless, Slap definitely starting off strong with that 6-second goal and ending it strong in the OT. We do have all 4 players of Boho Bros now back in the server, so hopefully they will show up. Oh, unfortunately, this is the wrong stats. Hopefully, we'll split the stats and start it next round. I know sometimes when it bugs out for me, if you split the stats and then close them and reopen them by clicking the roster button on page 2, it works. So maybe try that. Anyway, it was a great back and forth game for both of you. Jay, what do you think after round 1?
Yeah, Luke, I was having some high hopes for Boho Bros at the beginning. They had some great momentum. Their stacks are on point, but it looks like Team Slap, maybe Boho Bros were starting to fall asleep, and they slapped them. That was horrible. I'm so sorry. But they kind of brought that back, and they slapped them back into place. And for this second round, maybe they slapped them too hard, and now Boho Bros are gonna have that momentum while we do get started into the second round. I have high hopes for this to hopefully go for a third round. Wait, hold on. No, we still have 50 seconds, so I can talk a little bit more.
Lots of time.
We have lots of time. So yeah, we had a little bit of pink discrepancies at the beginning of this match, but hopefully before any of this we can have all teams, because I love a game with no problems. But I think that as a caster's jinx, I just jinxed this. Please never forgive me. I just jinxed this for everybody. But yeah, this is very exciting. Aramir 007, like James Bond 007, love that username. Furry Bum, that is, yeah. I'll just call you Furry.
But Slacks is sick. I do agree with you, Furry. I do
Slacks,
agree.
yes.
Definitely putting lots of points on the board. We are refreshing the stats here. If it is good Ignite,
No.
unfortunately not quite there, but nevertheless, sometimes it does happen. It is just a Ignite glitch. It's not fully linked. But Aramir, Fox, Furry, I'm excited to see how this goes. Big Greek knows his ping songs is a little busy, and he certainly does. Here we go, round 2. Jay, take it away.
Thank you. This is going to be the start of this. Who can get that joust? And it is going to be Team Slap. With it is going to be heading back down through it. Boho Bros trying to go for that slow joust. It's looking like it might be the goal. Was that a headbutt? Was Luke,
I don't
confirmed.
know.
Hold on. Instant replay. Hold on, everybody. Wait. Don't mess with me. That.
No.
Wow.
Self-goal.
It was a
Big
self-goal.
sad. Oh man, you hate to see it. But Slacks with the disc, passing it down to his teammate CJ. CJ picks it up. CJ taking another look, as they do need to respond in kind. Good pass back to Slacks. Slacks gets stunned in the midfield. Stuffed right back. CJ picks up the disc. CJ up to Willow. It's the one-on-one. Willow, can he do it? Yes, he can. 2 points on the board for Team Slap.
That was a great play by Team Slap. They had a great pass down towards the bottom, and those bottom passes can really help gain that momentum. And if you can do some juking at that bottom with just grabbing, because you have all that opportunity, you have everything to grab to juke around, that you can get those 2-pointers and secure a 2 or 3-pointer possibly. But speaking of which, Team Slap going to be getting that through, trying to go for that 3-pointer. Actually, Willow going to be securing that a little bit more, passing it down to CJ, and CJ with the cut.
Great team play coming over from Team Slap. Team Slap is looking to take this game in 2, and they're not going to take anything from Boho Bros. But Boho Bros now has an opportunity to reply in kind, and let's see if they can continue to play this ping pong match.
Smith gonna be with that first possession. Big Greek unfortunately gonna miss it a little bit. Willow gonna be trying to go for that slow 3. What a sting slap! Given that, oh my god, you can feel the slap on the face with that one. Oh my god.
Wow, what great team play coming from Slap. And I agree with you, Aramir. Where is the D? Boho Bros leaving the net open, all pushing up aggressively. Definitely maybe need those defensive rotations a little bit quicker. Nevertheless, Smith passing it down to Big Greek. Big Greek looking to put his team on the board, slaps it down. Is it going to be a stack race? No, as Slacks does pick up the disc and just tries to pass it down. The pass is good. CJ now. Back downfield just for the clear. No, right to Willow. Willow, is he going to go for the long shot? He ducks over 2 players. He passes to his team, but the pass doesn't quite connect as they do set up here in the offensive half.
CJ gonna be trying to go for the disc, but Smoggle able to get that throw down through, but Slacks not making sure that he doesn't make you slack off, because he is going to gain that interception. CJ back down. Mecha Cole gonna get that bounce shot through, making that reset down to Slacks. Slacks gonna unfortunately get stunned right before that throw, and CJ is gonna be able to get that interception. With Shredder gonna be able to get it, but CJ making that redemption back down into Orange's bubble.
Yeah, really back and forth games here. Unfortunate for Boho Bros that Slacks got the long shot. Maybe it was intentional, maybe not. We'll never know. Never mind. Willow looking to extend their lead, going for the cut pass. CJ! Oh, when he gets stuck in the bubble as it is cleared back into the midfield. But Slacks has something to say about it, dumping it deep. But unfortunately, Team Slap, not able to connect with the disc as Big Greek looks to clear it out. No, passes to Smith, and Smith gets the job done.
Now, fortunately, hello, let's make sure. Okay, there we go. They wanted to make sure that that interception or that pass down through the mid was going to make it. CJ, unfortunately, not going to make that bounce shot through. It's going to be bouncing through. Hopefully, Boho Bro is going to be able to pass that through. Going to be trying to go for that boop shot, but unfortunately, it's not going to be there. Smith with that defense, trying to go for it, getting past 2 offense players. It's going to be bouncing down through. If Boho Bros can get this stack down, they can possibly get another point. It's possible, and it's going to be a 3-pointer. What a shot by Smoggle, 19 meters per second.
19 meters per second is a statement by Smoggle, bringing this game back to 2 for Boho Bros, especially with the pressure from all sides. Unfortunately, the stack from Slap not quite being able to sit in the net. Nevertheless, Slacks now with the disc, just looking to play his time advantage, forcing Boho Bros to extend and have 1 player cut back. That will be Shredder. Shredder doesn't get stunned, but definitely is caught back. Shredder still putting on the pressure for Slacks. Slacks just moving it slowly upfield. They're happy to take all the time in the world. Goes for the long pass, though. CJ walks it in, and the shot is good.
Wow.
Extending their lead to 4.
You know, by Team Slap, they're cutting to just break up the stacks. If there was any at that point, they broke it up and they made them lose track. They were just passing it along, and everybody started to freak out a little bit, getting them another 2-pointer, excuse me. And while at that, let's see if they can respond well. While it is going to unfortunately bounce off of that Geo, was CJ with the possession down to Willow. Willow slapping you in the face again. Splash into the goal. That is now going to be a 7-point lead.
7-point lead coming from Team Slap. Definitely, if you are a Boho Bros fan, not what you want to see, but with just under half the game remaining, there is lots of time. 7 points is very doable coming from Boho Bros. Boho Bros now looking to respond. The one thing I would like to note, though, is great job there coming from Willow, especially going for the 3, staying nice and back on the nest there, on the Geo he was on. to really make sure that he has maximum point advantage as he did have extra time. Nevertheless, Willow walking in a field now, widening an elevator, bouncing a bit. The pass is no good though, as they do set up here in the offensive half.
CJ, but better trying to go for that, but fortunately for Boho Bros, they are going to get that stun out, and that tunnel clear slacking off a little bit with that catch. If Boho Bros can get this stack down, they can possibly go for it. Big Greek, unfortunately, is not going to be able to make it. CJ trying to go for that stun, getting both his stuns off to Greek and Smoggle. Shredder trying to go for that interception, but fortunately, CJ going to be trying to go for that two-pointer, but it looks like it was a headbutt, was down through Willow with that juke, making that two-pointer. It is now a 9-point lead.
Team Slaap, Willow, Slacks, CJ, Mega Cole on the back end is just clicking. They are just 4 peas in a pod. They are just absolutely on fire here, extending their lead to 9 points and absolutely looking dominant in this game. Boho Bros needs to reply soon with just under 3 minutes remaining. They might. Smoggle to Shredder. Shredder walking it in. Cut pass back to Smoggle, but doesn't quite connect, unfortunately, as Slacks does pick it up and walk it the other way.
It's going to be passed down to Slacks, but Smith is able to get that down through with an unfortunate bounce. But if Boho Bros can get this down through, making that three-pointer, it is now only a, hold on, math, 6 point.
Six.
Yes, thank you. My brain is on fire right now, but math I cannot do. But yeah, that is honestly astounding. And Luke, kind of what you said, even though Megacole has yet to make a single point in this game, he has still done a great job. Everybody on Team Slaap making a good difference, while CJ but better is gonna make this path through down to Willow.
Yeah, great pressure here coming from and great passing from both these teams. Picture perfect. CJ and Willow passing in between, but CJ not having time to think, but goes right into the hands of Megacole. Megacole looking to put some points on the board, but just misses the right of the net. Nevertheless, Slacks is there to recover. Dodges around 2 players. Bounce from the top to the backboard. Willow not able to reply as the pass is intercepted and cleared back into the midfield.
Bros cannot make a quick 3. That this might be looking pretty good for Team Slaap, making it a two round win. If they can make these 2 3-pointers, that they could make this go down to the overtime. But Team Slaap looking like they're playing a lot more defensive, trying to get it down through, sticking towards mid, and looking for any opportunities. While CJ but better is going to make that lead worse or better for them with an 8-point lead, while Willow is praising the disc. I don't know if the cam saw that, but Willow was all hailing the disc because he just made the game harder and harder for Boho Bros to get this game back to them.
Yeah, I think this game is at a mathematical time, unfortunately, as with 12-second countdown plus goals, but that's a 3-pointer. Unfortunately not, and unfortunately they can't quite put it in the back of the net. But Boho Bros definitely trying to get some momentum coming into this next match, whoever they are playing. Nevertheless, this game is being done in 2 from Team Slaap. With 30 seconds remaining, it is certainly impossible. And maybe they're looking to extend their lead. There's still lots of time to score goals. It's going to be a stack race, but Smallgo there picks it up and clears it out of the bubble.
Now it's time for that fight to see who can get that final point. Maybe put in a little bit of a burn or a little bit of slap for Team Slaap, as they were Boho Bros going to be trying to go for that 3-pointer. Yes! That is going to make it only a 5-point difference. You know, that's better than 8 because, I mean, you got to leave a message. If you're going to try and have a good game, push it forward. And with the final seconds, they're going to get that 3-pointer. Knight, what did you think about this match?
What a steamroll destruction. Team Slaap playing chess and Boho Bros playing checkers. Wow, if you were see what I'm writing down right now, you'd be going crazy. Team Slaap absolutely obliterating every single offensive joust and defensive joust, running that 1-2-1 play, sending one player at the QB, forcing that quick pass, and the stack picking up the forced pass. And so Team Slaap winning every single joust and keeping the disc every single time, and just absolutely punishing Boho Bros for not having a plan, as their only rollout for offense is a pop rollout, which would be sending one player to each side, and it was easily read by that stack every single time, and Team Slaap just kept possession of that disc. Absolutely nothing that Boho Bros got to do, so they got to step up their offensive game if they want to have a chance of beating Team Slaap.
Yeah, thank you, Knight, so much for that. If you guys have just liked this game, we are still gonna have this energy at 11 p.m. CST, 9 p.m. Pacific time, and 12 p.m. Eastern time. So
12 a.m.
if you, 12, sorry, God, it's yeah, no, it's not noon. It's not lunchtime. I'm sorry. I mean, unless it's different time zones for you, but we are not sticking by. This is going to be an oceanic team. But Luke, how about you finish this game off, or this cast off for us?
Yeah, certainly don't go too far away. We do appreciate you coming out to support both these teams. We will have another game in half an hour, so looking forward to see you then. Until next time, it has been Luke casting alongside Jay and our ever so awesome analyst Knight, and last but not least, Newton Dad on cameras. This wouldn't be possible without him hiding in the background. Nevertheless, this has been a great game, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.